gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
Yeah. It depends. Like, a lot of it has to do with, like, the past. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that I have. Yeah. Not after 20, no. Yeah. Yeah, that's the highest badge. But this one's my favorite one. This one is, oh, hang on, I gotta count. So 2, 3, 4. That one's 5. Oh, sorry, so 15. Because it's animated. It's not professional, so nothing too crazy.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. New intel. Reports of light conditions. Possibly armored, so be careful out there.
Yay, a blood moon. Might be in the living room. You have to get cursed objects because we got tarot. Yeah, it's in the living room. Physical pain? Yeah. Military. Yeah. Yep. Oh, we got rating. EMF 5. Yeah, and rating. Did what? How'd you die? I'll try and bring you back. It's a miling. Jesus. Just need a photo of you, please. I didn't get the photo. Hang on. Oops. That almost killed me. Oh! It killed me. You did delete the photo. Hi, Javier.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
That's alright. I didn't think it was gonna hunt that quick again.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
Yeah, I haven't played for like since the event because it was annoying. Yeah. We got UV. Might be in the bathroom. Yeah, it's in the bathroom. And we have UV. Oh shit! Yeah, it just spawned right on me. It was... Yeah. Like it vented. Did you slam a door? I already have one in here. You can bring more. We got raiding. So we had a poltergeist. And photos are done, so we just gotta escape a hunt. Do you want to do the voodoo? Do you have to do cursed objects? Yeah, you gotta do cursed objects. So there's a voodoo doll. Why is there a picture outside? Was that you? Yeah, there's a photo on the lawn. No, no, no. Like a picture from the house is out in the lawn. Oh. So do you want to do the voodoo doll or do you want to? I don't. I don't need cursed objects. You could hide and then I can escape the hunt and then we could leave. Oh, never mind. It's a poltergeist. It's throwing everything. It's done. There's incense at the door. Uh, if you want to do the voodoo doll, you don't have to if you don't want to. Yeah, just hide. Yep, that's fine. It's just a cursed hunt. Did you push all the pins? Okie doke. Oh yeah. Yep.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Yep. What are you doing, cat? Yeah, she's making a mess. Meowing. Oh, you can go wherever you like. I don't mind. You can pick him up. Yeah.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. New intel. Reports of light switching. Enemy armor, so be careful out there.
Oh. Oh. You're over here? Yeah, it's in the yellow tent. Oh yeah? No. I tried to play Biohazard on VR and it just scared the shit out of me and I just never looked back. That's just fucking scary as shit. Oh, we got rating. Oh no. Oh no. Martha's dead. Yeah, I love horror. Yeah, that's all I play. No. Because I love the jump scares. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, I had incense? I didn't know I had incense. Oh, it's not a deogen. Oh, the camera's on my body right by the tree. Yeah. I don't know where. I can't see it. Yeah, at the front by the campfire. Yeah, turn right. Over here. No, the other right. No, behind you. Over here. No, over. Come here. No, no. Come straight. Come straight. The other straight. There we go. No, yep. There you go. Right there. Right there. You're stepping on it. There's the camera and some incense. Oh, yeah, there's salt at the door you can take pictures of. Oh, and the crucifix just burned. Take pictures of the crucifix. They're good. Check temps. So we got spirit box and rating, and it's not a deogen. It's a Moroi. It's hunting. I know your incense. Yeah.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
What other games do you play? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, I have that. Played that too. I think the only non-horror game I really love, well, two of them actually, is Devil May Cry. I don't know if you want to consider that horror or not, but I named my son after the main character. Yeah, Dante. Such a crush on him. Yeah, I'm one of those. Yeah, yeah. Right, right. That's my nephew's name. That has nothing to do with the game. That's what my sister picked. But yeah, no, my son is named after Devil May Cry, Batman, and my father, Bruce. Yeah, Of course. Of course. Yep. Yep. No. Yeah. I was playing one, I forget which one I was playing, but I had to drive the Batmobile and I kept getting stuck and I couldn't fucking drive it, but I was also like the last time I played it I was really drunk, so
You arrived. Check the equipment and get ready for
Yeah,
deployment.
yeah, I believe so.
New intel. Reports of light switching. Possibly harmless, but professional.
Pig mask. No, I didn't. No. I put in the chat that it's not hunting. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Oh, it has to be a Fae. Fae's hunt early as well. Damn. I'm sorry. Still here? Maybe it is a demon. Excuse me. Yeah, we got UV. UV in writing, so it's not a face, so it is a demon. Jeez Louise. I'm not getting freezing temps though. Oh, I just ordered Starbucks. I'm addicted to the coffee that I get. It's like ice shaken espresso, and it has like 6 shots of espresso in it. And it's oh yeah, I love it. I love it. It's a straight up drugs, man. Well, I don't drink coffee all day. Oh, why does it have to be the crawling one? Oh no, when I was in the army, I would drink Red Bull like no tomorrow. I like and the large, yeah, and the large cans too, right? I started off as infantry, and then I got pregnant with my son, and then I went switched over to mechanic, vehicle tech. Jesus, stop it. The infantry, I was treated with a lot of respect, honestly, but when I went to mechanic, I got shit on all the time. I had a issue with picking male dominant trades, not thinking they it was male dominant trades, honestly. In Canada, it was in the 90s. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, like they wouldn't even allow women on submarines until like the late 90s. Yeah, when I got to the base for to start training for battle school, I there was the bathrooms and hi Mancini, and there was no female bathrooms, but it was just because it was like they weren't used to females. I was like the 12th female infantry in Canada. Yeah, there wasn't very many of us. But like whenever I went to mechanic, like, the only way you would get far is if you put out or you were a lesbian. Really. And I didn't do either or, so uh 2 years, I guess. Because like when I joined the army, I joined to be infantry, and like it was funny. It was like in the recruiting office, they're like, you qualify for like so many different things. Like, are you sure you want to do that? And I'm like, yeah. And it's physically demanding, and like when I joined, it was just like in the peak of the war, and yeah, and things weren't mechanized then, so it was physically demanding. I don't think my heart was really into it though, because like everybody would get like obsessed with like the guns and explosives and stuff like that, and I was just like, meh. I was just really, really good at shooting. Like I was extremely fucking good, like really, really good. Oh no, I would never have. That is beyond physically demanding. and I can't sit still for very long. I'm going with Demon if you have any objections.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Uh, uh, so I picked that because the only experience I had on vehicles, like when I walked into through the school, I didn't even know what a fucking piston was, and yeah, they taught me everything. So like, obviously you start off small, so it was like generators, starters, like, and then it was also like there's no gas power, like there was the Eltis, and that was the last gas powered vehicle in the army, a diesel. And when I left, they brought in two new vehicles. It was like the Lav, and it was funny. I was watching The Last of Us, and they used the vehicles I worked on in The Last of Us, and I was just like, oh my god! And it makes sense, yeah, and it makes sense because like The Last of Us is filmed in Canada, right? So and like it's filmed in like Alberta uh, and well, the second season is filmed in Vancouver, and they like the military's heavy over there. So like, but they were using actual uh, military tanks, and I was like, that's so fucking awesome. I loved my job. Like what I did was second line stuff, so I would take out the engines and transmissions. For, oh, I don't know anything about cars. Where's my fucking order? Hang on. Yeah, I don't know much about cars, but tanks I do. I gotta
Yeah.
fix. Hang on. Sorry, what was that? Cars are more, they run differently also to diesel. Diesel, I don't know, people think diesel is hard. I think diesel is beyond easy. And I know how to fix motorcycles and snowmobiles and shit like that, like generators, refrigerators, air conditioners, dishwashers. Yeah. No, I love it. I love it. Light armored vehicle. But there's just numbers like Lav 2, 3. Like when I left it was they made them like they're Canadian made vehicles. And when I left they just made them fucking a lot bigger and a lot more complicated to get to the engine. And they but I forget the other one that came out, and it kind of looks like a Hummer. Like we take other countries' shit and then we turn it into our own. Like we had like the G wagons, and those were obviously Germany's. They were meant for like light patrols, and they would put turrets on top of it, but then it would bust the frame. I hated those so much. Yeah. No. No. I hated G-Wag. I hated working on G-Wagon so much. And then whenever they came in from Montreal, the engines would start bursting into flames and people thought I was actually doing it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, yeah, I'm gonna jeopardize my job by setting vehicles on fire, you fucking idiots. Because I hated them so much, and I'm just like, set them all on fire. And then they all started to catch it on fire. And I'm like, oh
Oh
fuck.
my
I hated them so much. It was like everything, like all the engines, like was fucking in plastic. It was fucking, ugh. Yeah. I I don't know. They were fucking cheap ass vehicles anyways. You're right, but they had a diagnostic reader, so yeah, yeah. They had the diagnostic reader, so if there was something wrong, you would be able to tell. Whereas other vehicles, you didn't have that option because they were like so outdated and fucking used in World War II. When I joined the army, like my fucking equipment was all from World War II. Yeah, if it's not broken, they don't fix it. It wasn't till I got into battle school that I actually got like the tac vest. But I had webbing when I did my basic training. Yeah, because everything was overseas, right? So you're just your training, and then you just get the fucking the webbing, and that shit was fucking. Oh my god, so annoying. And then you had a rucksack with that shit on, so it's like wearing like two fucking backpacks. Oh yeah. Yeah, like there's like photos of me from like when I did basic training, and you would think that I was a fucking in World War II, not fucking in 2000 and fucking whenever I joined. 2006 I joined, I think. I wasn't like heading anywhere in life really, and I always like in the back of my head I always wanted to join the army. And then I had a friend that was just like, "Well, fucking just do it then." And I'm like, "You're fucking right." And I did, and I got in. I I signed up like in the summertime, and then like 3 months later I was in. Yeah, it happened really fast. Big culture shock. yeah, when I joined, it was like now when you join, it's like people's feelings are put into an account. It's but when I joined, no. Yeah. Yep. No. Oh, really? Well, here you have to have like whenever I joined, you didn't have to have a high school diploma because, well, again, as I said, I joined when it was the war, so they needed people, and so you needed a grade 10 education minimum. And but now, if you want to get in, you have to have a high school diploma. So pretty much, like, you have to be 18 to get in now. Yeah, you didn't need yeah, you didn't need much. Yeah. Well, like whenever I was in school, the army came and they were like, "Yeah, join the army," and I'm like, "Yeah," and everything's done and filled out. And all my mom had to do was sign. She wouldn't sign. And then like a year later, the fucking war broke out, and I'm like, "It's all your fault." I don't know. It was something that always appealed to me. It was like a superhero complex. That's what it felt like. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But like I would go like I'd be in uniform and then I'd go grocery shopping and then like the cashiers be like, "Thank you for your service." I was like, "Oh, don't thank me. I don't do anything. I just fix vehicles." They're like, "Yeah, but without you, then nobody could train and then nobody could go and fight for us." And I'm like, "Ah, I guess so." Yeah, but our military is far different from yours, so Very, very different. Yeah. Well, how you're trained, right? So when I was a mechanic, I was trained on all like whenever I was getting like qualified and everything before I picked a section to work in. I had to work on all the vehicles and all like the small shit, the big shit, like the what do we call it? Like the transport trucks, like all that. I had to work on all of that. And before I felt like what I felt comfortable in, and which was second line on the heavy shit. So, and that's where I shined. And like I loved like fixing up the vehicles and making them work again. And but like I didn't diagnose very much. Like it would be like the engine needs replaced, fix it. So like I'd replace the engine or the transmission or the struts or something. So anything that took over 6 hours to fix, that's what I would do. And I just like I absolutely loved it because I would just sit there, I would just have my toolbox, have an engine, and then away I go. And then it would just take me like 2 days to replace an engine or a transmission or depending on what it was. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay. So, yeah. So I had to work on all sorts of vehicles where, like, in the Americans, they would have to, they're just trained months on just one type of vehicle. Like, they're not given variety. And then they have to, like, take different classes and different, like, training. Like, they're not trained on everything. They're trained on one thing. And it works the same way for, like, guns and everything like that, too. So, uh, where I was infantry, I had to learn every like all the guns. Yeah, we don't work like that. Yeah, I had to be trained on like rifles, machine guns, rocket launchers, explosives. Uh, yeah, so like M203s or uh grenades. Right, definitely rocket launchers. I shot off with Carl Gustav, and my fire team partner freaked out. It's a massive fucking rocket launcher because when you pull the trigger, like you hear like all the air from the back like get sucked in through the fucking through the rocket launcher, and he heard that and he pushed me, and it fucking blew up like fucking like 200 meters away from me. And and I am like, what the fuck? And of course, who gets in shit? Me. He got scared. He got scared and he fucking pushed me. Yeah, yeah. Because like for to shoot that off, you need two people, right? Because you need one to hold it, and then the other person has to hold on to the person who's shooting it. And because that thing fucking goes flying, right? That you're given targets to shoot out, and they tell you this is where you're gonna shoot. But when it started fucking doing what it does, he freaked out and he pushed me, and I lost my aim, and it fucking blew up like super fucking close. And I was like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't know. Yeah, he fucked up my aim, and it went fucking instead of going up, it went down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whereas it's like this week it was machine guns. Next week it was grenades. The other week it was rocket launchers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We were trained to do all that of how to check vehicles and stuff like that. Like obviously put in simulations, right? But and then they would just be like, "Oh yeah, there's a bomb. You let a bomb in. Way to go. You fucked up." Yeah, like whenever I was mechanic, I would still have to like every year I would have to go and shoot. I would have to go still I would have to do my rifle training and my grenade training. No, that's what our army is. we had we had infantry started to have to use stuff the artillery would only use. I can't remember the name of it now, but it was like it was this. I can't. Why can't I remember the name of it? Yeah, thank you, mortar. Thank you. And we had to shoot those off, and those used to be for artillery only. But then they were like, "Oh, infantry has to shoot them off now." Yep, I had to play with probably about 15 different weapons, four different types of explosives. Yeah, every country is different, and then like you also have to keep in mind there's not a whole lot of us, so like we're trained to be like five different people, like. But like if you're in the army, like so I was still like army being a mechanic, and so like the motto is you're always a soldier first. So that's why I would still have to go shooting every year, and it's all just fucking muscle memory. And but like I would have to go and shoot, and then see if like my aim's still right and everything like that. So I have to throw grenades, do gas training. I have to do that every year. Yeah, and then because I was a mechanic, so then like if I guess then we had to start using like the Brownings, like the handguns. And for some reason, I am not good with those. I always aimed at like I would aim like center mass, but my grouping was always in the crotch of the target. And people are like, I don't want to be on the bad side of you. I'm aiming center mass, but it was always the crotch. I would with the fucking handgun. So it's like, it, yeah, it just didn't work that way. They're not reliable guns, anyways. Different rounds. Yeah. 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 That's fucking crazy. Uh, yeah, I don't understand how you like how the gun laws in the states are so fucking lenient. Yeah, see, Canada, you're not even allowed to do that. Like, if you're going hunting, you can only go from your house to the destination of your hunting. Like, you can't stop.
Yeah.
Nah. Right. That's crazy. I don't understand. had this shooting, this guy, couple of years back. Well, more than a couple, but he went on a shooting spree and started killing all the RCMP. And yeah, and he had rifles, and RCMP did not. RCMP doesn't have rifles. They just have fucking handguns, and they couldn't take him out. And they did, they did, they did. Yeah, and Canada's version of SWAT. And but when the shooting was happening, like the cops had nothing to defend themselves with. So like we don't have very many shootings up here, but whenever we do, it like the laws change for cops like dramatically. So now all the cops have fucking rifles in their trunks for if yeah. So if there's if something happens like that again, they'll be prepared. But they
Yeah.
didn't. They weren't prepared, right? So because you're not prepared to go to fucking war with a civilian, right? And but yeah, he killed like four RCMP officers and then injured like six. Yeah, and he ends up getting fucking forever in prison. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he killed himself in the room, and then they blocked off the room he committed all the shootings. I don't understand how surely like you like there's like a law being like this guy's owning a lot of guns, there has to be something up with him, like stop selling them guns. In Canada you need to have a gun license to even own a musket, even for something that doesn't even fire anymore. You still have to have a license for it. And we don't go by like provinces, we go by country. It's not. Yeah. Right? Wasn't the Bill of Rights wasn't the Bill of Rights like created like during the Civil War? Okay, sorry. My bad. Yeah. 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 It's crazy. Oh my god. Because that's what the government really wants, right? Right. But that's fucking weird. Don't you live in New York? Isn't it like the biggest fucking crime spot? Oh, okay. Yeah. Jesus. Right? Jesus.
How goes it, man? I'm okay. Me too. I got woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Somebody screaming about me, having sex with her man from like New Mexico, and I'm in Oklahoma. So yeah, that was
What?
great. That lives in New Mexico, and I live in Oklahoma. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I live in Oklahoma, and they live in New Mexico. I don't know, man. So that was fun. Yeah. Yeah, for real. I would have still been asleep right now. No, no, no. What happened was I was in a PlayStation party and I had fallen asleep. Nothing out of the norm. And like all of a sudden through my controller, I started hearing my name being screamed, and I'm just like, wait a minute, what the fuck did I? I literally woke up and said, what the fuck did I do? Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
and yeah. And then all of a sudden it's, oh, you only spend your time with people that you love, and you spend your time with pops and you love him, and blah 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 blah. I'm just like, what the fuck did I do? I was asleep. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Leech, you want to know who it was?
Who?
It was fucking Ghost's girlfriend. You see
Ah!
in the background? Yeah. Kane Ghost? Yeah. Yeah, so apparently I'm fucking Kane Ghost because he needs someone to talk to because that bitch gives him fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, both of them, both. Apparently, I've been sucking this dick from Oklahoma. I was like, damn, I got some magic jaws, man. Yeah, so that's what I literally woke up to this morning. I don't know. I was like, none of that shit was going down, bro. I swear to God, I was literally sawing logs, bro. And I woke up to this bitch just yelling and screaming about me, and I was like, "What the fuck did I do?" And everybody laughed in the room. They're like, "This dude just woke up. Like, what are you talking about?" Yeah, yeah, bunch of fun. I was like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. We really having sex from almost 1,000 miles away. Ooh, that shit feel good. Like, stupid bitch. What the fuck? I was asleep.
Oh God.
Yeah, yeah. I know, right? And it would only be something that I would pop in a room and tell somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ, you have to wonder, is this guy lying? But at the same time, like, if you know anything about this couple, you know that I'm not fucking lying. Like, that shit was crazy. Right? She's over there like, I want Pop's gone, and he's laughing at her. She's like, you are in love with him. Oh my God, blah 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 blah. I was like, yeah, Ghost, I love you so much. Like, yeah, 3 years. Yes and no. It's, that doesn't sound very stable. Like, yeah, yeah. He
I
can't
don't
even have a
think
friend.
I don't think I've ever crushed on anybody I gamed with.
It happens. But in this case, it's not. It's not. That's not what the fuck is going on. That's why everybody in the room was just laughing at her because like whenever I woke up, I yawned and was like, "What the fuck did I do?" Everybody busted a gut laughing. Like, this guy just fucking woke up and this is who you're accusing of fucking your man. Like, yeah. She's like, "Yeah, I hate him," calling me the N word and all this shit. I'm just like, "Are you fucking serious?" At 5 o'clock in the morning, this is all you have to do. There's a lot of things wrong with her. That bitch takes lithium. Yeah, yeah. If you're on lithium, that's some shit.
What does lithium do?
Hmm.
Oh,
Bipolar and fucking crazy ass people, like fucking certifiably crazy. They're probably on lithium, like real bad.
is that what you want? Okay. Yeah. Huh.
Ooh, I like that.
Uh, I don't know.
Oh, three medications is not enough for this one. It's lithium plus like some other one, and I can't remember. There's one that I know of that I know that's pretty. pretty intense, and I can't call the name of it right now, but I know the bitch that she's on it, and I was like, whoa, that's all right. That's just how my morning's been. And then Ghost, and then the funniest thing is, Ghost is all fucking drunk. So, so he's laughing too. Yeah. So she ain't getting no satisfaction. Well, is what she's mad about is because we've exonate her from the fucking group because she don't know how to shut the fuck up. See, that's what's really going on. Yeah, like that's what it really is. Cause she don't know how to quit calling people n words and shit. Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
yeah. Uh, I don't know. Have you talked to me since I got my fucking own PS5? Yeah, which is great. It is. It is nice.
Yeah, me too. It's my livelihood.
My little nice headset here. It's like, oh yeah, this is the shit I like.
It's how I socialize.
Right, Leech, what are y'all playing?
Faz, we've just been talking for the past hour. Country comparing. It's, it's completely fucked up. Like the United States is like all in its little bubble and it just thinks like it dominates the world and it's so far from the truth. Apparently there's people from the States going into like Europe and shit telling people like I know my rights, like the First Amendment, blah blah blah, and it's like, bitch, you're in the wrong fucking country, and they're fucking promoting the "Make America Great Again" shit, and people are getting jumped for it,
Are y'all ready?
and it's like you're going into somebody else's country and you're saying this is your right. You're in the wrong goddamn country. Oh my god, it's fucking uncanny sometimes. It's like, get out of your fucking bubble, dude. Get out of your bubble. It's frustrating. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's hard. A lot, and a lot of opinions. Oh yeah, so I would do that too. Just for just for shits and giggles, honestly. Like see what people are thinking about. Oh yeah. Yeah. Cameras glitches and then people say that they were reptiles. Yeah. Yeah. Where did they get these ideas? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah, that seems to be the new thing going on. It's it isn't. Quebec tried to do it years ago. Well, I'm a conservative, but I have no conspiracy theories. Okay. I'm definitely not a liberal. I don't condone and all this shit that Canada's doing. I don't appreciate the fact that an immigrant can get better health care than I can, and I'm a veteran and I get nothing. Yeah. Well, no matter what country you're in, nobody's gonna fucking agree with the politics, anyways. So, but like, see, like, I'm conservative and the government's liberal. What can I do about it? Fuck all. Like, that's what like, people fucking voted for him. Yeah, yeah. Because there's more immigrants than there are Canadians. Yeah, yeah. I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. It's okay. What? Wow. Jesus. You would think. Yeah. No. Well, it is in Canada, I'll tell you that much. No, up here, people are saying that people can't walk their dogs on the streets because it invades their religion. Yeah. Uh, they will pray in public and they're telling people that they have to be quiet because they're praying. Uh, they're practicing, yeah, they're practicing Ramadan and you're not allowed to eat out in public because they're doing Ramadan. They could do nobody is saying you can't believe in your own shit, but you can't don't come into somebody else's country and like if like if you were to go to like Islam and then be like I'm like I'm forcing Catholic rights on you, you'd be killed. Exactly. You would be murdered. And but then they come to like they come over here and then they're like, no, you have to listen to us. And it's like, no, it's getting bad. And it's even worse in the UK than it is here, mind you. But Like they're telling people that they can't fucking be their own nationality in their own country. Like they like so you're like so I'm Canadian, so they're telling me I can't be Canadian. Eh, No, like I'm just saying that for an example. Like they're saying like I can't be like if I have my well my dog's dead now, but like they would like shun me for having a dog and be like and like oh yeah you're filth, you're this, you're that. Like you don't practice religion, like oh you're like I don't know what the fuck they believe in honestly, but it's like because you're doing something because they're doing something you have to abide by them and it's like that's not how it fucking works, dude. Like there's this exactly, but that they're not following that. I would rather have people from Mexico honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all the Gen Z kids don't want to have kids. same here, but accidents happen. Wonderful accidents, mind you. Like, I wouldn't give my son in for anything. There's see people like on TikTok, right? And these women say that they don't want kids and they're happy that they're single and they're motherless, and they're praising on that. And then there are people putting them down, and it's like it's their choice. Like, it's their fucking choice. If they're happy that they're not a parent, that they're single, that they're living their life, that's their choice. That's what they want. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with not wanting children. And it's like, you don't have to have children. I wouldn't trade my son in for anything, but it was my choice to have my son. I had options, and it was my choice to have my son. And I don't like, and people who don't want kids. I'm like, yeah, I never wanted kids, but as absolutely not. No, I love him like he's the most perfect child in the world. Honestly, he is the greatest kid I could like ever ask for. I had a really easy pregnancy, really easy labor. He was a perfect baby. He was just perfect to raise. Like, he is just an amazing kid. And like, I'm blessed. Honestly, I'm blessed. But a lot of people don't have that, and a lot of kids end up being little shits. And like, he had no sensitivity training. Like, he was like raised like factual, and this is how it is, and I never lied to him. The only lie I ever told him was Santa Claus. But like that was just it. Like, and whenever like I never I never put him, like, I never baptized him, and my family was like, oh, you should baptize him. I'm like, no. And I'm like, a religion is a choice. It's not, you're not born into it. It's, he could be whatever he wants to be. If he wants to be religious, he can choose that for himself. That's his own path. That's his choice. And like, my sister didn't get my nephew baptized, and people were shitting on her because she did the same path that I went down with raising our sons. And I'm like, no, it's a choice. It's not, you're not gonna, I'm not gonna raise him to believe in something I don't believe in. And I'm not gonna, like, no, that's like, if he wants to believe in something, he's allowed to. I'm not gonna ever take that away from him. He can do whatever he wants other than become a furry. Yeah, that's where I draw the line. Yeah, same here. I was stuck in Catholic school. Oh no, I'm full Roman Catholic, and like, my dog tags said I was Roman Catholic, and I'm like, no, 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 no. It's like, no, I'm not. It's like, just because I was baptized and shit like that, it doesn't mean that I am. That's exactly how I raised my son, and to be wary of people. Like, I taught him at a young age that nobody's allowed to touch you inappropriately, no matter what they say. Like, you tell me right away. And like, my son and I have a very open relationship. It was crazy. Yeah, yeah. Like, I have it that like my son can tell me anything, and he doesn't get judged. And like, he came to me, and he's 16. He's gonna be 17 in August, and he's already choosing career paths. And like, he's like, I don't know if I want to be a mechanic or if I want to be a cop. Like, he's definitely following in my footsteps, I'll tell you. And I told him, and I was and I gave him options of like what he could do and how he could go above that, like while he's still in high school. It's like because he has programs in high school that he could do that makes him to see if he wants to be a mechanic. And what he could do after school is join the auxiliary police and see if he likes that. And if he doesn't like being a police officer, then he doesn't have to do it. So, but he has his options open, so he's looking into it. And like, on his like 16th birthday, I let him smoke pot, and then I have let him smoke pot. And the reason being is I rather him be safe, and I know like he's not getting it like fucking fentanyl and shit like that. And he's like in the house, and he's with me, and it's fine. And now he's not even interested in it anymore. It hasn't even been a year. He's not even interested in it. Oh yeah, man. Before I joined the army, that was like part of my grocery order.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I didn't like I well, there was boundaries and responsibilities, but it wasn't like you have to. Like, uh, it was I raised him to be his own person, his own individual, to have his own opinions, and not be like segregated. You're loud. Alrighty. You too.